It's Tuesday, 9/10, day 5, week 3, scaling networks. So one way to scale is VLAN trunking protocol. We allow VLANs to share VLAN information by sending advertisements between trunks to other devices, which we'll look at a little bit. Dynamic trunking protocol, we're able to set up devices so that when you connect them, you can set up ports so that they automatically trunk or not trunk. We do a little more multi-layer switching. We're using the one big class lab. I don't know, for lack of name to call it anything else. Class lab to do the work, where we're doing the work. So we scaled with VLANs, and then I talked a little bit about cloud services like AWS. And we'll make reference to that more and more as we move along through the term. So here's our lab. Nothing new. We have our firewall, and then our lab, our class lab here, connected through the DMZ, and then this is the regular network in the classroom. There is actually, this is a little deceiving, there is a multi-layered switch in between here. So then this classroom cloud would look more like that. Then the DMZ is everything this way. We have a couple switches for the DMZ. This one's underneath by the servers on the edge of the room, over by the windows. I guess that's the best way to say it. I moved work server 2 underneath there. These are the two addresses, internal address, external address. So for class, we put a server over here, a web server, and we set it up so we can access it internally, and we should be able to access it through externally. So we have a static NAT making that connection. So what we want to add, we still need to add Wi-Fi and set it up so it also services 2 different VLANs. Okay, so we need to do that yet. But today what we want to do is we want this switch to learn all the VLAN information from a server. So we were going to set the multi-layered switch as a server, and then we have a couple clients. Plus, somewhere's in here, I'm not sure where they put it. Maybe they put it here, maybe they put it up here. Somewhere in between there was a switch that we were going to make transparent. It will go ahead and forward the advertisements for the VLANs, but it doesn't accumulate any of that information. So it doesn't participate in the adjustments of VLANs. So as I've drawn over here, it will advertise the information through, but it can have its own VLANs. And at the end of class today, the students added those VLANs to there just to show that that works. So how it works is we set up servers, and in those servers we can set a domain name, a password, what version we're running, and then through VTP advertisements, clients, other switches that are clients which have the same domain name, will receive the VLAN information. So if you add a VLAN up here, the client will see the VLAN down here. Now if you have a switch where you don't want it to receive that information, but you want it to pass the advertisements, you can have one as a transparent device. You know what? I think that's it. So for the lab, just to finish up, they should have set up dynamic trunking protocol between these devices, and then set up VLAN trunking protocol so the VLANs are passed. I think once we have this down, okay, we're going to add Wi-Fi. I'm thinking about it. Add Wi-Fi. We'll be good to go. Now, let me mention one more. So on Thursday, we'll take, the students can take the chapter 2 exam, and they can work together. Just don't look up the answers, but you can discuss the questions. Take that. I'll be running a little late on Thursday, and then we can look at Wi-Fi and actually moving into actually looking at scaling and redundancy within our local area network. That's it.